top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening. Whenever this video may find you, I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Y'all can definitely see the blunt money bet Everessence going all over the screen and all that. But yeah, man, follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. If you watching this on Twitter, like the homie said just did, man, give me a like and retweet that thing for me. Sub to the channel, Blunt Money Bets. Go to YouTube, hit Blunt Money Bets, type Blunt Money Bets, and sub to that channel. We had 391, man, 9 short of 400. I'm gonna put it on Twitter, put it on my Facebook, and get them nine subs by the end of the day, man. Trying to get them by the time 1 o'clock p.m. start, man. Trying to get to 400 subs. That's the goal by tomorrow at 1, all right? At 391. Quick recap. Don't worry, this is gonna be a quick show. We're gonna be in and out like a riot, man. I'm gonna try to no. But I hear you, but nah. So we're gonna be in and out, man, like a riot, so y'all can go ahead and run it back. We already got one game that done started at 11. So yeah, man, let's get it in. First, quick recap of yesterday. I did what I do, man. It's what y'all tune in for, man. This is what we do, and I don't even get too excited, man. We swept in prize picks. Every prize pick I gave out hit. One was a flex that still paid, like if you put 30 on it, I got back 37. But the other two straight cash, homie. And they was both power plays. So we ain't flex play. We power play the 2-teamer, power play the 3-teamer. Both of those hit. The flex hit. The home run round robin parlay hit. We would have been a huge cash out if my dumb ass didn't put the Mystics on there after I sat up here and told y'all. Now, I did think the Mystics would win, but I told y'all I thought that game would be close. Like, I know that the Dream had lost the 6th straight game, all that stuff, but we was 2 legs away from cashing whatever the hell that was about to be. That was probably going to be like a plus 20,000 or something, 30,000. I don't know. But yeah, only Enrique was 1 point for making it be 4 out of 5 that hit in the Mystics money line. If those two would have hit, would have been 5 out of 5. I went 2-1 on the straights. And hey, Jewel did what Jewel do. Enrique the one who ain't come to play yesterday, but I told y'all, Jewel see red when she see them girls. I don't know what it is, but she see red. So yesterday was an amazing day. Plenty of bankroll building for today, and let's get to it. All right, without no further ado. First off, straight bets. My straight bets are down there. All right, put them in. We are 3-0 so far. Hopefully we get to 6-0. And I will get into my straight bets. First, Rice plus 8.5 if you saw it in play. The 8 is fine, but I got the 8.5 at FanDuel. It might still be available. If you saw them play Texas last week, and my boy Big Play Jay, he was on Texas. You know, a lot of us thought Texas was gonna come out and try to set the stage for this week against Alabama, and Rice wasn't having it. Rice is good up front. I was betting on Rice last year. So Rice is a good team up front. 8.5, they could win this game. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Rice with the 8 plus 8.5. They will be on the underdog money line parlay. Shout out to the homie Stucky. I was listening to his podcast. Shout out to the homie Stucky on this. You know what I'm saying? And I think my boy Locke might be on this too. But yeah, when I seen that number off of that Texas loss, I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna be trying to get a W. They feel like they could have maybe beat Texas. All right. So give me Rice plus 8.5. Next, Texas Tech plus 7. In my gambling group, I put 6.5. I don't know why I did that. If you get the 6.5 or the 6, it's fine. But I paid I made it plus 7 and I paid the minus 135. All right. That first pick, Rice 8.5, that's minus 110, minus 115. I don't normally do juice like that, but for that 7, I will pay the juice to minus 135 for Texas Tech. Now, with Texas Tech plus 7, we got a few things that Dream loves to bet in college football. 1, home underdogs of 7 points or less. Check. A team that lost the week before in a game that they probably shouldn't have lost. Check. Y'all know we buy low on this channel. We ain't trying to buy high. We ain't trying to play Colorado today. And Colorado could win today, but they're at the tippity top. I don't want to buy that stock. Give me that Texas Tech stock. That's low. Okay. They just lost to Wyoming. People forget they was up 17 shit against Wyoming. And then they just kind of like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Why did they lose? They was looking ahead to this game this week. Why were they looking ahead to this game? Because they starting quarterback got kicked out the door by Oregon. It said he wasn't good enough. So now he got them boys coming down to his house. Who else got kicked out by Oregon and said they wasn't good enough? The defensive coordinator for Texas Tech. Oh yeah, so that's what Dream bet on. I forget all these X's. I want emotion. If I'm gonna put my money on something, I want it to be something else behind it. It's a billion games to bet on today. Give me the one with revenge. Give me the one where people like gonna die for that game, where people feel like they got disrespected. Give me that. Oh yeah, and Texas Tech is an awful place to play. Lubbock, Texas, awful place to play. Michael Crabtree, who was the quarter? Oh, Cliff Kingsbury. Yeah, Michael Crabtree, Cliff Kingsbury. If you know, back in the day, they did some amazing things. So yeah, nighttime game too. Yeah, Texas Tech, and they're gonna be on the money line underdog parlay too, because they probably gonna win that game. And the last play is North Texas minus 12. Shout out to the homie Lockie the GOAT, my boy Lockie. I got this play straight from Lock. He got a podcast called You Better You Bet. His name is Lockie Lockerson on Twitter. Probably got like 100,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? Lockie is the GOAT. I'm tailing Lock. I loved his breakdown on this game. North Texas minus 12. It might be 12 and a half some places. And he basically said he got this game like minus 17, minus 18, minus 19. Good enough for me. It's a bunch of other leans I got, and we'll get to those on the lays. But as far as my three straights, North Texas minus 12, minus 110, minus 115. Rice, minus 8.5. An 8 is fine. Minus 110, minus 115. And Texas Tech plus 7. If you get a 6.5 and a 6, that's where I stop at. And that's minus 135 for the 7 for the 7. The 6.5 is like minus 112, something like that. Whatever you want to do. All right. So those are the three straights. Let's get into the fun, the blunt money bets. Lays first. NC State plus 7.5. Shout out to the homie who said take Notre Dame. So let me tell you something about Notre Dame, bro. Notre Dame is a stay away from me today, and I will tell you why. Sam Hartman is going against a coordinator that he struggled against. There is no team that Sam Hartman has played worse against than the defensive coordinator for NC State. He's a monster. Guess who else played their worst game in their career against this defensive coordinator? And I said this yesterday, Don, so you must have missed the show. Pat Mahomes, the defensive coordinator for NC State, he's a monster. He's a problem. Look at Sam Hartman career numbers against NC State. Not a good thing, all right? So I'm going to take NC State with the points. NC State might go and win today. I got NC State, and it's crazy. I put this on the timeline last night. I got NC State plus 7.5 at plus 109. Okay, I should have just bet that as a straight, but I'm not trying to bet as many units. A lot of blunt money bets, and we just keeping it. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of blunt money bets that equal a unit, but nah, one unit plays is gonna be few and far between. But NC State plus 7.5 on this lay. Texas Tech plus 7.5. I just told y'all about that. And Rice plus 8.5. That's a 3-teamer plus 483. I put my 50% boost on it plus 724. I run that back again. NC State again. This is basically a defensive coordinator play. And Notre Dame, if you look at their history against scrambling quarterbacks, they struggle against scrambling quarterbacks since they got Marcus Freeman as a coach. So that back door gonna be open. And what I tell y'all last week, when you gonna bet a team to win by 7 or 7.5 points, you're betting them to win by 10 to 14 because that back door is always open. If you up 10 points with 3 minutes left and the other team got the ball, how you feeling? You like, oh, I hope that other team don't score. You're like, damn, I hope they don't score. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I'll be very surprised if Notre Dame. Now they could, hey, it's Notre Dame. Anything can happen. Pigs can fly. But I'll be very surprised if Notre Dame is up on the road 20 by 21, where NC State isn't always in the realm of covering. All right. So NC State 7.5, Texas Tech 7.5, and Rice 8.5. It's a 3-team lay. Next, a 3-team lay. I also gave this out on the timeline. We're gonna get through the lays, then we get through like the singles. All right. 3-team lay. 4 touchdowns in each half. Y'all know the vibes. 4 touchdowns in each half. Okay. Mississippi and Tulane, Ole Miss and Tulane, SMU and Oklahoma, Oregon and Texas Tech. Those are the 3 games we targeted. Couldn't talk you off of Colorado. Couldn't talk you off of USC. But right now, the 3 games that I'm gonna stick with is Ole Miss and Tulane. I think that game has a great opportunity to be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. SMU and Oklahoma. Smart people are saying that SMU are going to keep this close. So that would make me think back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Oregon and Texas Tech, I already told y'all, I think Texas Tech is going to win. So if Texas Tech can attack on anything, or if they can try to keep the game close, they're going to keep tagging it on. So yeah, give me 4 touchdowns in each half. That is a plus 131, a plus 125, and a plus 131. You put all those together, it's a plus 741. I put my boost on it, plus 1100. All right. So 4 touchdowns in each half for Ole Miss and Tulane, SMU and Oklahoma, and Oregon and Texas Tech. All right. I might have 1 or 2 more lays, and then we get into the just single blunt money bets. Yeah. Wait, I might have another one. Oh yeah, the round robin. That thing about to go wham today. All right. 2 more lays. A 2-teamer. James Madison minus 6.5, and the Kent State under. Kent State and Arkansas under. I told y'all yesterday I was really close to taking James Madison. That number just stuck out to me. It just stinks to me. So I didn't put him on the straight, but I got him in a nice little 2-teamer. James Madison minus 6.5, and the Arkansas Kent State under. Run heavy teams, especially Arkansas. And I got this from Colin Wilson from the Action Network. He liked that under. I don't know if he played it, but he said he liked it. So I said, okay, I like this breakdown. I like it more than him probably. So I took it. All right. Dream always gonna give credit where credit's due. Some of this shit I come to for myself, like yesterday, I do it on stream. I don't got no problem giving credit where credit's due because I'm nice. I have no problem capping. But when I get help, I don't got no problem. I ain't never stealing a nigga picks. Next, 4-teamer. Georgia Southern minus 7, North Texas minus 12, Wisconsin money line, and Air Force minus 9.5. I will run those back, and I put my boost on this, my 25% parlay boost, to take it from a 683 to a plus 854. So I'll run those back again. None of these games start till 6:30. But Georgia Southern minus 7, North Texas minus 12, Wisconsin money line, and Air Force minus 9.5. Air Force, I was listening to a lot of podcasts about this game, and nobody really knows what they like. But from what I'm getting, I don't think Sam Houston can guard that option. Defending the option is extremely tough. Like a team like Notre Dame, yeah, they can defend it because they see it every year. And it still could be tough for them. And you see Air Force or whoever they played, Navy still had wide open people down the field. They just couldn't hit them. So it's really tough to guard that. Sam Houston State held us down last week, covered the plus 20.5 for us without scoring. So they're a good defensive team, but I just don't think that they're a team that's going to be ready to guard this option. I don't think so. Wisconsin against Washington State. I think Wisconsin's a better team than Washington State, even on the road, so I'll take the money line. Washington State probably going to cover. North Texas, I told you I got that from my man Lockie. And Georgia Southern, I forgot where I heard that, but somebody gave a great breakdown, so I said I'm going to put that on the lane. All right, so that's Georgia Southern minus 7 on there. And my favorite is a round robin money line parlay. Oh yeah, we went crazy with this too. But all I did, I put $70 on this, and all I did was just threes. All I did was threes. It's 7 teams on this round robin underdog money line parlay, and all I did was do threes. All right. If all this shit hit, I win 4 bands, and that's not good because I probably should have did just a straight. Because you should win way more than 4 bands if all these hit. But either way it goes. All right. So NC State money line, Old Dominion money line, Texas Tech money line, Rice money line, Arizona State money line, Miami going against Texas A&M, so Miami, Florida money line, and Boise State money line. All right, so these all have the same thing in common. All right, what we do is we target home underdogs in college sports. That's what you do. This ain't the NFL. This ain't the NBA. This is college kid. These are 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old kids that's getting, you see what Colorado did? Prime giving them that generic ass, oh, nobody coming to your house. Boy, you better be quiet. Alabama coming to your house, they're going to beat the shit out of you on leave. I love you, Prime. But all that coach speak, don't let it bite you in your ass. But that's what you do with college kids. You can soup them up, get them thinking, okay, we can beat anybody. You about to run through a wall. You add a home crowd to that, oh, man, anything can happen. So all 7 of these teams have the same thing in common. They're home underdogs of 7 points or less. Or 8 points or less, 1 possession or less. You telling me a home underdog in college football, 1 possession or less can't win the game? You don't watch college football then. So NC State, Old Dominion, Texas Tech, Rice, Arizona State, Miami, Florida, and Boise State. A round-robin underdog money line parlay, 3s. All right? Just 3s. Not so if 2 of these hit, you ain't making no money. 3 got to hit to make some money. 4s hit, you make money. 5s hit, you make money. Stuff like that. But we just doing 3s. All right. And that is the last lay. And the rest is just, blunt money bets. And that's it. That's it. I'm ready to have a day. The rest of these are blunt money bets. And I just got I got so many boosts. I ain't about to just be betting money because they giving me a billion boosts, but I got another 30% boost that I may use if I'm having an incredible day. I may use that boost. Damn, what's going on in this Wake Forest Vanderbilt game? Wake Forest been in the red zone since I started this stream. All right. We're going to the Colorado and Nebraska game. Each team scored 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. I love that bet. It's a plus 850. I love that bet. This is not like they got to score in each half and all that. Nope. It's just each team to score 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. I think Nebraska is a team that's going to, I don't think they high flying, but I think they're going to be able to move the ball against Colorado. And I don't think they're always going to be able to get it in the end zone. So them to get 2 field goals ain't beyond the realm of possibility. And neither is Colorado. They kicked 1 last week against TCU. Why not kick 2? And the touchdowns, I don't think it's going to be hard to come by. So I really like that. Plus 850. Each team to score 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals in the Nebraska-Colorado game. Next, we in the Ole Miss game. I got 2. And I targeted the same games for these. I targeted the same games. Ole Miss, Tulane, this SMU, Oklahoma, Oregon Tech. Like I targeted the same games for these games that I expect to be high scoring naturally. All right. Each team in the Ole Miss and Tulane game, Ole Miss, which is Mississippi, and Tulane, both teams to score in every quarter is a plus 400, and each team to score 1 pass touchdown and 1 rush touchdown in each half is plus 2,400. I'll run that back one more time. Ole Miss and Tulane, both teams to score in every quarter, plus 400, and each team to score 1 pass touchdown and 1 rush touchdown each half. I think it's going to be an up and down game. I think we're going to get 21. I think we can get 6 touchdowns, 5 to 6 touchdowns per half in that game. So I like our chances of, running one in, passing one in, but we'll see. All right. Next, we in the SMU and Oklahoma game. 2 huge bump money bets. A plus 2,900 and a plus 4,000. So each team to score 1 pass touchdown and 1 rush touchdown in each half for the SMU and Oklahoma game. Same analysis as the last one I just gave out. I don't need to go too crazy on that. But each team to score 1 pass touchdown and 1 rush touchdown in each half for the SMU and Oklahoma game. And then each team to score 1 touchdown and 1 field goal in each half in the SMU and Oklahoma game. Again, I think this could be an old-fashioned barn burner shootout where people just trying to get points in anyway. So could come down to a last-second field goal, So, and again, these are plus 4,000s, plus 2,900. It's not too much crazy analysis I can give you out for these. Now we in the Oregon We in the Oregon and Texas Tech game. We got 3 in this game. 2 plus 2100s and a plus 370. The plus 2100s, so the same I just gave out. Each team scored 1 passing touchdown and 1 rushing touchdown in each half. And each team scored 1 touchdown and 1 field goal in each half. I think this game has an opportunity, a great opportunity to do that. But both teams are scoring every quarter as well in this game. Oregon and Texas Tech, that's a plus 370. I wish that was a little better, but yeah. And we got to do this because it's only right. USC and Stanford, 1 passing touchdown in each quarter. We may end up having some more for that game. 1 passing touchdown in each quarter for Stanford and USC. May end up having some more for that game, but it's late. It's 10:30 at night. I want to see how my day go. College football be like really volatile, so ain't no need to extend or put too much of my bankroll out there. I'm gonna actually win some bets and then I use that money. Because if I'm having a bad day, then I'll just be like, I don't need to do anything else. But the 4 touchdowns in each half for USC is minus 125, and I was this close to doing it. I was really going to do that. I was going to put that with it, but I said, nah. Something just told me the fact that I got 3 legs in that lay already, I didn't want to be sweating that last one at 10:30 at night. So I said, if I hit the 3-teamer, that's good. Yeah, it must be something wrong with DraftKings, because yeah. And that's it. Those are my plays for the day and the blunt money bets. I'll give y'all, I guess, a little feeling about the slate, but I wanted to show the end just in time. It was going to be a short show. Always going to be a short show on Saturdays. Going forward, I will try to get on a little earlier. 10:45, 10:30 at the soonest. I'll try, but it do be a little tough Saturday morning. So that's it. Straights again. Texas Tech +7, 135. North Texas -12, -110. Looking at it right now. And Rice 8.5, -115. Those are the straight bets. Gave you all the lays. I'll run through them again real quick. James Madison -6.5 in the Arkansas under, a little 2-teamer. Got a 4-teamer with a boost. Georgia Southern -7, North Texas -12, Wisconsin money line, and Air Force -9.5. We got the round robin underdog money line parlay that has NC State, Old Dominion, Texas Tech, Rice, Arizona State, Miami, and Boise State. And consequently, we already got money on Texas Tech and Rice, so to cover. You could call this, I guess, my favorite lay. I put this on the timeline. NC State 7.5, Texas Tech 7.5, and Rice 8.5. Also got the 4 touchdowns in each half. Gave this out on the timeline as well. We're doing that for Ole Miss and Tulane, which is Mississippi and Tulane, SMU and Oklahoma, Oregon and Texas Tech, all plus money. Put the boost on them things. What is Rice? Oh, Rice is -110 as well. Let me stop selling myself short. What's Rice right now? Damn, 7.5. I still take it though. I still take it. And shop around. They 7.5 on FanDuel now. But I still take it. There's no difference between 8.5 and 7.5. There's no difference. So, but yeah, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I ain't like them cappers who don't like when the line move there. I like it. That let me know I know what the hell I'm doing. Or at least I think I do. All right. And as far as the games, I ain't gonna go through all of them again, but we targeted the Oregon. Well, I'll run through them real quick. In the Oregon and Texas Tech game, we're doing each team to score 1 pass touchdown and 1 rush touchdown in each half. Each team to score 1 touchdown and 1 field goal in each half, and both teams are scoring every quarter. In the SMU Oklahoma game, we doing a 1 touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown in each half, and 1 touchdown and 1 field goal in each half, 2,900 and 4,000. And then in the Ole Miss game, we doing the same thing. No, we just doing each team to score 1 pass and 1 rushing touchdown. I ain't do the field goals in that game. All right. Oh, yeah, and both teams are scoring every quarter plus 400 for that. And Nebraska and Colorado. I really like this one. I might put a little more on this. Each team scored 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals in the Nebraska-Colorado game. So that's that. That is that. A quick Blunt Money Bet show. I don't know what it is about these streams that be making me hungry. I could just eat when I get on this stream, and then I don't know. When I start talking, I get hungry as hell. That's it, yo. What's the vibes? Cause what's the vibes? Enrique killed my shit. Still make Enrique last night was tough. Do you like Purdue over Virginia Tech? No feelings on that one. No feelings at all on that game, bro. I have no idea on that game. I didn't look at it. I didn't cap it at all. Let me take a look real quick. I knew I should have took what you call it last night, Kansas. I wonder if that over covered, because that's all I would have did. I just would have did a Blunt Money Bet, Kansas in the over. I wonder if that over covered. I was really close to Alabama. I just left it alone. I just left it alone. I do think they cover though. Let me see. All these dang boosts. I think okay. Hell no. Oh no, bro. Oh nah. I got no feeling on that one. No feeling on that one. That line stink. If I'm just reading the tea leaves, if I'm just, again, I don't know. If I just had to just guess, I would say Purdue, just because that's too short of a dog on the road. To me, that's telling me that Purdue is favored on the road, so that means they're gonna be favored at home, which means they'd be favored on the neutral field. So that's telling me Purdue is better. But it's home field advantage, so I wouldn't. It's too many better games on the board. I'm way at 12. If anything, take Baylor. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the game. A lot of people like Baylor today. I'm not touching it, but a lot of people like Baylor today. A lot of people like Baylor. I'm on NC State. Again, these games start in 20 minutes. I'm on NC State. I got James Madison in LA. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I skipped over that Purdue game for a reason. That's ugly. That's ugliness. All right, y'all. Tomorrow, NFL. I probably ain't adding too much. See if depending on how the night go, I have Flo on the show tomorrow. Just depending on how the night go. Like I don't know if he's back in the country or not yet. So we'll try and set it up and have have a show. I want to be by 12. I want to be done. I like being done. I like settling into football. I don't really like, this is different because you got, literally games that start all day, 12, 1, 3, 7, game tonight starting at 11. But for the NFL, I want to be nice, sitting down, relaxing with my food, blunt, and everything chilling by 12:15, 12:30. So I would not, I'm going to try and get a good time for the stream. Bunch of WNBA games tomorrow. Probably won't be doing too much. I am just fine ending the WNBA season, smacking the hell out of them like I started the WNBA season. I am just fine with that. I don't know if tomorrow I'm going to be trying to go through this team. Oh, God, they got to win. I told y'all, don't nobody got to win. Especially now. Don't nobody need none of them games tomorrow, to my knowledge. But I'll do a little reading. I know one person I'm playing tomorrow is Drew Lloyd. No question. Drew Lloyd's getting played tomorrow because I'm pretty sure she's going to try and get the scoring record. But aside from that, if I can't find no narratives, nothing strong to play, I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it because I think a lot of these teams are going to be resting players going into the playoffs. I didn't think they would yesterday, and they didn't, but I think they will tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see what it is. Maybe try and whip up a lotto, something like that. I already gave y'all all my NFL plays to this point. May have 1 or 2 more. I got a gang of boosts, so we'll see. But this ain't college. This the NFL. So when I see boosts for NFL, I'm like, oh, they think they slick. They trying to take money. I told y'all the NFL is a minefield, man. The NFL is a minefield. I feel like every other sport, you know what I'm saying, you can get your money. But the NFL, that ain't sweet, man. That ain't sweet. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I'm stuck between doing what I normally do in the NFL or doing what I normally do and trying to hit some super lottos, or just taking my little plus 200s and calling it a day in the NFL for real. Um, but yeah, got 1 p.m. 3-leg parlay boost, 4 p.m. 3-leg parlay boost, 50% SGP on the Dallas game, just 50% SGP. Just trash. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, but as always, man, I appreciate y'all rock with me. Got to get my subs up, man. If you're watching this and you're not subbed, sub to Blunt Money Bets. You know the vibes, man. Sub to Blunt Money Bets on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy One. And let's get it popping, man. I'm ready to watch these games, man. I know the vibes. Let's get this cash. I'll see y'all in the morning.